yeah, instead of in the RCNN, where once you have done the region proposal, then you pass it through ConNet, and every region proposal, every window goes through ConNet. If you have 2000, then like 2000 ConNet operations. So instead of doing that, what is done in a fast RCNN is you just take the input image and just find the convolution features. For example, yeah, whatever convolution features, whatever architecture you like, you'll use it and get ConNet features, and you can take particular features at some layer, con layer 5, you take that feature map, and now you have the region proposals in the input image, right? But you can map it to the con 5, whichever layer you are interested in layer features you are interested in. So though the region of interest is actually given in the image, input image, but you can map it and say where exactly that ROI will be in the feature, in that particular feature layer. So that is what is done. But the main advantage is we are going through ConNet only once rather than multiple times for many ROI. So that's the main advantage. After that, again, you have to do some kind of a pooling or warping so that the size becomes same. And then you pass it through some fully connected layers. And from there, so this is like you are extracting more features out of this ROI, region of interest features. And then finally you have this linear layer plus softmax, basically your softmax classifier. And that will classify for each of these ROI what the class it belongs to. And you will also have a bounding box regressor. So that is also a linear layer. So this way, the faster RCNN. So the main advantage is you get the features only once and then pass it through fully connected layers, and then you get for each of the bounding box you get the class, and you also get the refined bounding box regressor. So this is during the test time. Test time means given an image, let's say you have trained all this network, so ConNet and the fully connected layers, fully connected and the linear layer, they're all trained, which means all the parameters are already obtained. In that case, given an image, you will just pass it through that, right? Given an image and the corresponding ROI, first of all, you will pass through the ConNet, get the features at some layer, Con5 features, and then you will map the ROI from the input to this Con5 layer, and then you will pass this, warp them, and so that it's the same size, and then you pass it through fully connected, and then you will have the classifier, a softmax classifier and bounding box. So this is during test time. And training time, what you will have is you will have the errors, right? So you will also have the ground truth bounding box and the ground truth class, right, for each of this ROI. So what you will do is at that time you can compute this loss. So for the classifier, it's a log loss or softmax loss. And for the regressor, it is just L1 loss. So you can have a loss which is like the addition of do, maybe a weighted addition is also fine. And then this is like multitask loss, right? Because it's giving the bounding box coordinates as well as the class level. And then you can back propagate, so like this, and then you can train your ConNet and the fully connected layer, also this linear layers. So this is fine. So this is for fast RCNN, but what is still missing is like what is still out of network is this region proposal. So the region proposal is still a different algorithm. So, and it takes 2 seconds per image. And so that's what we really want is a fully end-to-end network. So even the region proposal should be part of the network itself. It should not be a different algorithm. So that is what is done in their next work, which is this faster RCNN, which we'll look at. So this one. So in faster RCNN, everything is based on CNN only. So there is no external modules. Like for both the RCNN and the fast RCNN, there was this region proposal algorithm. So now there is no such thing. Everything is here only. So everything is end-to-end. So this is the best of all these versions, you can say. So first of all, it takes the image, input image, and then it computes the CNN features, again takes some layer. And then based on this feature map, it will then find out, it will then do region proposal. So it will, so there will be a network called region proposal network, which will then propose the ROIs. And then these ROIs, and then based on this ROI, you will do ROI pooling and all, and then you will do the classification and regression. So this way it is end to end, right? Like everything is within here only, right? Again, the main idea is you pass it through con layer, and then you have this, you go to some feature map, and then you have this RPN, region proposal network, which then gives you the proposals, the windows, and then you map it to this corresponding, the windows and the corresponding features, and then from there you just have the classifier and regressor, and then you can back propagate, right? When you're doing training, you will back propagate and solve for and optimize for all of them, like region proposal network as well as the CNN, as well as those linear layers for classifier and regressor. So it's an end-to-end training. And how do I do this region proposal network itself? So we go to this convolution feature map, which is this convolution feature map, right? This is the convolution feature map. And then what we do, what is done is you do this sliding window, kind of. So slide a small window on the feature map, and then we have a small network which classifies whether object is present or not. So it will give, for this particular sliding window location, it will say whether there is an object or not. So binary classification, and also it will do a regressing bounding box location, and it will also modify it. If there is an object, it will also refine the object location. So it will give the coordinates x, y, and height and width of the window. So that is what this network is doing. So basically you have this convolution features map, and what you do is take a small window and then we slide it, and each location of that window we kind of have a small network which gives this two output. One is whether there is an object or not, and what is the corresponding bounding box if there is an object. So this gives us the region. So it will tell us which are the bounding boxes, what are the exact location, and what object it has, whether there is an object or not. It's not that what object it has, but whether there is an object or not. So if there is an object only, then we give it to the classifier and all. So yeah, so position of the sliding window provides localization information with reference to the image, and the box regression provides finer localization information. So these are the two things that is being done. And there are actually various anchors boxes also, so you need not always have a square window. You could have rectangular window of various aspect ratios. So instead of having one window, you could have multiple window which you can slide through, and then you will get, for example, if you have n such anchor boxes, then you will get n score, each one saying whether there is an object there or not, and 4n coordinates, because each anchor box you need to tell, you basically need to tell the finer localization, right? So x, y, and height, width. So like that. So that is another thing, another version. And so ultimately this RPN, the region proposal network, is fully convolution, and it is also trained end to end, and it shares convolution features map with the detection network, which is good, right? So overall, this is the thing. So out of all these RCNN, fast RCNN, and faster RCNN, of course, in terms of architecture also, it is the best. It also takes much lesser time compared to the other versions, and it also has a better performance. So these numbers will see what exactly they mean. So this is like mean average precision, so MAP. This we'll see later on, in later slides we'll define it, but for now you can just assume that larger MAP is better. So in that sense, this gives best results. So among the three variations of RCNN, the latest faster RCNN is the best. So what is the difference between the various version? So RCNN has all kinds of networks. So it has a different region proposal algorithm, and it has this con layer, and the regression was separate, classification was SBM, so everything was separate. Faster RCNN, what it did is, it basically, the first thing it did is, so RCNN, another problem with RCNN is every ROI you have to pass it through convolution layer and get the features. So fast RCNN found the features just once. Once it computes the features, and then based on that it finds out where the corresponding ROI, and then it does the classification and regression. And faster RCNN, what it does is it incorporates the region proposal network within this architecture itself. So overall, these are the various versions.